Jason Conrad, and this is my video of how to how to tend to a responsive person who may need help. First, when you do arrive on the scene, you have to see if the person is conscious. You have to take notes, just mentally, just picture everything. If the person themselves seems to be unresponsive, you would ask bystanders if necessary. If not, you would use what is called sample. Sample is basically signs and symptoms. It is allergies, medicines they could be taking. The A is for allergies, the M is for medicines they're currently taking or have taken. The P is for pertinent medical history. This basically means if they have any medical conditions that is chronic that they deal with on a regular basis, you would make note of that, because that could be a problem of why this person is currently not doing well. So the L in sample is last food or drink they had. You would ask them on the same time, just one after the other, as quickly as they respond. You shouldn't rush them. The E is for events. That portion of sample is you have to try to piece together as best as you can what led up to that person being ill or physically injured or anything like that. The next step, after you do this little interview portion, you would go to the person and you would say, is it okay if I check for any signs of injury or any signs of physical deformities, anything like that? Not deformities, but anything that could have happened to them related to the event. So in that case, you would ask them, you would get personable, try to make sure they're calm and okay. You would say, is it okay if I check you from head to toe to see if you're all right? In that case, if they say yes, you start at the head, you check their neck, their head for any physical signs of injury, see if anything hurts them. Next, you will go to the shoulders. If anything hurts them on the shoulders, you would check their shoulders. Then to the abdomen, your chest, that's next. Arms, go to the arms, you have to check their arms, same thing, any physical signs of pain or any physical signs of just trauma. Next, you would ask before anything if it's okay to check their legs or anything, period, below their head, because people have boundaries and you have to be respectful. So you would ask, is it okay if I could check your hips to make sure there's no bruises, no breaks, no anything, no pain? Then you would check thighs, knees, down to ankles. And after that, if they can't tell you what the issue is, you try to attend to the best you can, all while waiting for emergency response to come, anything like that. But you just shouldn't ask the person to move because you don't know what the issue is. If the person has no physical signs of anything, you don't know if internally there could be an issue. So it's better to keep them in a comfortable position until emergency personnel come, and then try not to make a move, because if they do injure themselves further before paramedics get there, it could be an issue. Thank you, and have a nice day.